everybody. Um, we wanted to give our newsletter both in digital copy but also in a video format because, man, this is not what we expected March to look like, right? So I just wanted to give a quick update of what's happening here in Cleveland and then also some tips and prayer points that you can keep in mind as you go about your day. Because, man, this coronavirus or COVID 19, we're really in trouble because they started using its actual name instead of its nickname. It's really just completely swept the globe. This pandemic has really changed the way our lives look. And Cleveland is no exception. We've had stay at home orders for about a week. Everything has been closed for about 2 weeks, especially schools, restaurants, everything like that. And because of that, our ministry has looked different as well. During the initial stages of this shutdown, we had kept the Learning Center open to provide our students a place where they can still work on their stuff and then also provide them a hot meal. But once all of the non-essential businesses started to shut down, we felt it was wise to close as well. We still are providing stuff and we're still doing things. We're not just doing nothing. It just looks different now. So one of the things that we really received a lot of, we've really been blessed with, is food. So as one of the things that we've done for people in our community is provide just big boxes of food, whether it's fresh produce, whether it's some canned goods, whatever we had, we continue to push out. As far as our church goes, we have moved everything, as many churches have, to online live streaming. And also we've checked on people throughout the week. Our midweek Bible study has become more of like a Zoom conference call. And once again, it may look different, but it's not bad. We love to see what God is going to continue to do throughout this next season of our lives. So that's our quick update. We wanted to also give just 3 prayer points, 3 things that you can do, and 3 tips for surviving the quarantine. Just to kind of give you a little bit more of what can you do. First of all, pray for our community. Our people are now more vulnerable than ever before. Without the school as a huge resource to them, and also not being able to go to the different places where they have the resources they need, our people are vulnerable. So continue to pray for them there. Pray for provision, not just for our ministry, but for churches all around the nation, as I can't say this for sure, but a lot of them probably are struggling financially. So pray that God continues to provide for them. And most importantly, pray for the safety and health of all those, not in just our community, but around the nation as a whole, whether it's people that have tested positive or not. Right now, we don't have anyone that we know of that's tested positive in our community, but as we know, that can change very easily. So what are some things that you can do? First of all, keep giving. I can't emphasize enough, just continue to give, whether it's to your church through tithes and offerings, whether it's to missionaries, to nonprofits. They rely on your generosity, especially during these times. So I pray and I encourage you to keep giving. Don't stop giving, because you may or may not be receiving a paycheck, but you will still have extra money, whether it's because you're not going to a game, whether it's you're not going to the movie theaters or you're not going out to eat. Give some of that extra that you have to people that are working hard through these hard times. Support local businesses. Get takeout from your favorite restaurant. Those hole-in-the-wall places really need us to continue to keep them open. And then also check on the vulnerable. Check on those people that truly do need a checkup, whether it's the elderly, the needy, widows, the poor. Make sure you just give them a phone call, a text message, a Facebook message, Instagram, however you can do to make sure that they're okay. So those are 3 things that you can do. Here are some tips that we have brought into our lives to survive the quarantine. First of all, set a limit on social media. Social media is great. I love sending all the different things that we do, whether it's pictures of Isaac, whether it's funny memes. I love social media, but especially during these times, there are a lot of things that could really put you in a bad place. They can overwhelm you with negativity and fear. So on your iPhone, if you have an iPhone, you can actually set a limit to how long you watch, that how long you're on social media or any type of app. So limit your time on social media. Number two, create a COVID-19 bucket list. List out those things that you really would love to see get done. Whether it's housework, whether it's work that you have professionally, whether it's just things that you really would love to say, man, I really wish I could do this. Write out a list of movies that you would love to see. Just kind of get yourself in that mindset of like, this isn't a time where I'm just stuck at home. This is a time where I can get some stuff done. And the third thing is try a new hobby. With all this extra time, pick up that thing that you've really, really, really wanted to do. Or maybe pick up an old hobby that you haven't had time for. Make the most of the time that you have here. We're praying for you guys. We hope that you continue to stay safe. We encourage you to give. If you're watching this through our email, our giving link is below. If you're watching it through YouTube, our giving link is also in the description. So thank you so much for listening to what we have to say. Stay safe out there, and we'll talk to you guys soon. Thank you.